So we're getting live again. Let me just share these on the relevant channels. Okay. There we go. So now we're online. Just a moment to go to bed. So hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Let's Play with the developers of Minecolonies. I'm Raycoms, I'm one of the lead developers of Minecolonies, and we're playing for the past few weeks already on this neat little server here. We've built a considerable colony here with a short chunk loading back. Now it should all load nicely, yes. And yeah, we've been building this colony from scratch, me and a few other of our developers. There's some add-ons and Orion mainly that helped around with this colony, but also Lex, one of the new developers. At the moment I'm still alone in the stream, and I believe that some add-ons is going to join me later probably as well again. We are playing on the latest release on Curse, and I've been working today mostly on getting some more things in Minecolonies done. So there were a lot of small little fixes that I did, and then I mainly added some icons and spent the rest of the time implementing the new Viking mob into Minecolonies. So the Viking mob is then going to be the new mob that adds a bunch of things, like a new raider type of mod to be exact, that's then going to raid your colonies, and it's basically only missing some cleaning up of the models, and then going to need some code to make the ships work, and that's basically it. We got the raider ship already for the barbarian raid. So they're going to have a land-based attack if your colony is in the taiga biome and the spawn point is in the taiga biome, but they also have a water-based one where they spawn in a ship if your colony is in the taiga biome, and so the water is close to a taiga biome basically, which is the general idea. Which is something similar we have planned also for the desert raid type, so such that they also spawn on some desert ships. For example, if the colony is in the desert and the spawn point. Pirates are fairly fine as well, but I think we can make it even better with more biome dependent raids. So I want to bring this here and some glass as well. I've also looked into the issue of the delivery man having a little bit too much to do, which we noticed in the stream yesterday, and we are probably going to adjust this a little bit such that only if the worker really dumps something, like at the moment if the worker goes into the dumping state, it already issues a pickup, and we're going to adjust this such that only when he actually dumps something that is worth picking up, the delivery man is going to go there. And we'll probably alter some workers to dump a little bit less. You notice that the school teachers dump way too regularly. That is not even necessary to dump as much. So we're going to adjust that, for example. And hi, Docarus, how are you doing? How you've been? So.
I'm going to do my best
And
work
you
for
need a
you.
shovel, you're telling me? I can get you that. Another iron shovel here. For my...
Weekends again.
Oh,
Oh,
nope, that one. I'm doing fine. Hi, Tobit. Hi, Shirley. How are you doing? So, I want to put those back in. We need a lot more than that in stairs, I noticed. Okay.
wahoo! This looks fantastic. What's next?
And the panes we also need. So, 16 it was, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm going to make a few more. Just to guarantee in future. There we go. And I'm going to get a few more planks here to make the remaining stairs too, to get that done a little bit quicker. Then after that, the raid type I've been talking about is finished basically. I will... Yay! Having some fireworks. I'm too late for the fireworks, always. After having this raid type finished, then the next update would then go into the direction of reworking the reposition things. I've been talking about that in the especially Patreon chat in the last few weeks, that we're going to rework the reposition since we've noticed that it is fairly difficult to handle. And the general idea is to have it working in a way that you click like you're in a hut and you're in the build options, and instead of having reposition here, you got a button with deconstruct, and then that is going to call the builder to deconstruct the building. And after the building is deconstructed, the same button then shows you something like pick up, and then you can basically pick up the chest with the level and then place it anywhere and build it, and the level is going to basically stay as it is. I think that would be definitely an upgrade to in handling and make it much easier for all of you. So we got the delivery man, everything, and I think our other builder started now. What? Composter 1. That's a nice one. That one is far away, but is going to be very nice to have. See here, and give him everything he needs. I think we have barrels already in the warehouse, but fence and fence gates, I know we're kind of low on those. I'm getting a little bit more of that wood and take care of that. And hi there, Toby and Arbor. How are you two? Are you enjoying Minecolonies, or are you having any major cavities with the mod? I think I prefer better not, because it would not be very realistic to have it kinda deconstruct the building and in a single click. However, maybe we could add in the future that all the items that are used to deconstruct the builder puts them into another space and then uses them to build. But like I said already before, the new handling I'm going to implement to build anything basically is going to be vastly improved in the future, so that should fix most of these cavities of having the builder slowly request the items that he needs. So what's this here? And there we go. With those, didn't seem to have produced the thing I wanted actually. I wanted the fence gates. Did I mess that up? I guess so, didn't I? That's the gate. Yes, I did mess that up. And I'm glad that you're enjoying Minecolonies. Oh, yeah, I've been on for quite some time. Better get some sleep then. So, what was the rest? Slabs. Was almost crafting stairs already. That would not have been very successful. So, some slabs. And then a barrel and gravel. I'm not entirely sure about the barrel, not grave, barrel recipe. What's this one here? Dirt and iron. I do have everything here. Good. So dirt, iron, and build tool on the top. Got the crate, and the remaining thing is gravel. Let's check in our secret stash if we have some gravel around there, but that is something we should have there, definitely. We definitely have to do some decoration for our base as well. Our main room here with the storage is fairly neat. It's missing a lot of decoration. That is going to be the enchantment room, but it's also missing decoration, definitely. So, gravel. Down here is a chest with gravel. There we go. And we're going to bring that to Barnaby. I'm going to be happy. So. And I completely forgot to teach the paper recipe to our plantation worker. So he's been producing all the materials to make paper, but I completely forgot to teach him to make paper, so that he can give that to the builder. And hi, Inkerton. How do I pronounce your name? So, deep plantation. Let's go. Let's take care of that. So, oops. I'm failing at jumping a little bit. Let's jump up here. And list, yeah, teach recipe, that is paper, whatever, it's good. And probably the book recipe, chew, perfect. So he's going to produce those automatically in the future. If you can see the chat here, even though we're like alone on the server, this is the developer server that is only accessible for all the developers. However, we have the chat connected to the Patreon server, which is the Tech Colony server, and that's why it's TC. It's the Patreon Tech Colony server. So, and now we should have everything. We can see everyone going on the rails to start their work. Some add-ons started setting up the next line here. Let me check for some more rails if we have some more of these in our base. Because the rails are definitely a much more efficient way for them to path around in their colonies. I think that's all we had in rails. So I would have to plunder one of these mine shafts to get rails, probably. Okay. Speaking about books, I just remembered that we have this fortress where there's a path through the nether. Okay, I just heard... here. Sneaking around the tree, I don't believe it. So the miner Ray seems to be stuck, because else he wouldn't walk around this area, I believe. And now he's seemingly back on his track, so I think it was just a general...
What is it?
quirk. Yes, the mending means that the fisherman doesn't need another pole again, but the mending also reduces the speed it levels up. So I will need another shovel relatively soon. So I'm going to craft one before I go down in the nether. Here. Going to make 2 of those and hand them to the builder. Did the builder already walk back? Unsure, unclear. And hi, House of Doggos. How have you been? I have your videos show up regularly around here as well. So I wanted to go in the nether. So where's our secret lever? Here. Glad you're enjoying Minecolonies. I do not have a lot of time to watch other people's streams, although I always enjoy people streaming about Minecolonies, because it really increases the popularity of the mod and helps all of us in the end. Hi Lex, how you've been? I just told everyone. Oh wow, this just gave me a heart attack in the dark flight. Just who did this? Who is so rude? No, I gotta close this before it happens again. Okay. Yeah, there's a chance that the fisherman died and you got a new one and didn't notice it. That's probably the most likely thing. In terms of reading about plans, we're usually very cautious to give any concrete plans, because plans are always subject to change in order, change in how things are going to be realized, and we don't want people to expect things we're not going to deliver or having certain expectation on things. But the general plan is going to be finishing the implementation of the remaining workers, and in that term I think we have like 4 more workers left. Oh wow, that's literally lava down here. We got, I think, no, 3, 4, around 6 more workers left in front of us, and after that we're going to start working on the trading and quest systems, etc. And always things like rebalancing and all these kinds of things, of course. Bug fixing, rebalancing, etc. See if I can find anywhere around here. I do need some coal though. Do I have any? Don't have any torches with me. I know that so that works. No. And yeah, I heard the build system is going to be back relatively soon. I'm so glad. The build system is what releases automatically the versions of Minecolonies, and with that it's an integral part. And unfortunately one of our servers burned these days, so we had to order a bunch of new disks and set up a new system, which is hopefully done at least by next week, Monday, so that will be very nice. The next 2 workers that are going to come out are going to be see ya. Toby. Ah, very nice. I'm going to stream my colonies tomorrow. And the next worker that's going to come out is going to be the concrete worker. That's going to create concrete on request, basically. And after the concrete worker, a rabbit hutch. So a worker that's like a herder and that produces rabbit and rabbit hide, etc. for your colony. Those are going to be the next two. This is a stronghold, although just the stronghold in general was a bit altered by Quark. I think that's why there's wood all over the place. Yeah, the stronghold. And yeah, the concrete worker and the rabbit hutch, which I have planned for around the end of June. And after that, it's going to be probably a scaffolding worker, a quarry that allows you to get materials a bit more quickly. It's like, and an upgrade to the miner with that as well to increase the performance of the miner. And then probably a worker like a scaffolder and a digger to increase the speed of building in general. Some add-ons. Are you here? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me too?
Yes. I'm getting books.
Nice.
A lot of them. Like a lot of them. Literally dismantling an entire stronghold library.
Good idea.
Yeah. So yes, the general idea of Minecolonies is always to be able to provide all vanilla blocks there are in some way or another. So we got for the future also some plans to have like an adventurer you can send to the nether to gather nether blocks, but there's always a chance for the guy to die. So it's a risky job to have to assign someone to. Okay. More books. So. We do not have a lot of mods on here, so there is no gobber stuff on the... Yeah, if you have like a higher level builder, they get very efficient. Like they're going to be able to place buildings faster than most people in creative mode even. And that's without having to think different to players. Yeah, we've been working, it's a bit difficult in 1.15 because we had to choose some mods which did not turn out very stable, and we're kinda still working out on making the Tech Colonies pack a bit more stable for everyone. So I think that's going to be fine now. This is so much books. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks of
Nice.
of books.
You can build level 5 libraries then.
Basically, yes.
And enchanter.
This is great. Just today when I logged in, I was like, oh, these books. I was like, wait, I can get these things much more easily if I just go to that stronghold we have and plunder the library, hoping that the stronghold will have a library, right? A gust. Shocking me. Yeah, since we also run the server for tech colonies, we're always balancing things out. I made today a little fix as well that's going to improve the Minecolonies performance by a little bit. Hi Cercius, how are you? So and Wissy is working on removing some mods in the latest 2 versions to also improve the performance a little bit. Since we've been having some issues with some mods in terms of lag. And unfortunately, most mod authors do not know very well how to. Like, let's face it, most mod authors are not professional developers, and not even we are, but at least we're fairly experienced. So, and focused on performance. However, most mods do have a lot of performance issues, especially tech mods. Which is why I stay mostly away from tech mod packs. And I prefer for our servers to have some lighter mod packs that actually a bunch of people can play without having huge amounts of lag. Oh, I also have 38 bookshelves I took by accident with Silk Touch. We're currently working on a system where we have an online system to have schematics. So the general idea is have like here in the build tool a button with download, and then you click download, and then you go into a GUI where you can choose and search things. And when we have that finished implemented, we are probably going to allow basically anyone to put in more schematics, and that will also then include more of these player schematics, etc. So that there are going to be more house schematics, etc. Since we rely heavily on the community to contribute the builds, like most of the styles you see in Minecolonies were contributed like from the community. So the Acacia style by John, we got the Nordic style from Luna, and the Fortress style from Aravan, the Asian style from Tylar. So basically all the new styles are contributed by the community, were contributed by the community. Let me go to the, I don't want to render this. I want, yeah, 17 and counting. The medieval style by Carlsoner, I almost forgot about that. Good that you reminded me. The bird style I made, most of it.
Oh, yes, sir. Right away, sir.
So now the enchanter has a bunch of books to we turn on those close ones here too. So he's going to walk around a little bit and gather some experience studying close by workers. So the Patreon you can see here. So we bring the remaining books into the warehouse and the town warehouse, but not all of them. I'm afraid that some worker might just consume all of them, and then I'm going to be there crying. So, going to, I think I'm going to be fine walking around with it like that. Do you want to put that away? I think there's no real high resolution texture pack for the Minecolonies blocks and items yet. That's sometimes someone would have to create for us, definitely. And one of the things, like, it's difficult to say what we lack more, developers or texture artists and and modelers, because there are so many things we want to do as like specific textures and models for more of the workers, more diverse models and textures for workers, having textures for different civilizations like Asian, medieval, etc. But since we do not have a lot of people to produce them, it's fairly difficult for us to get that running. Hi Irish, how are you doing? And we have at the moment 3,366 buildings, like Lex said in the chat. So that's major quantity of buildings and a major kudos to our community for contributing all these things as well. Definitely. That one opened here. Oh, I thought that was a guard. That's a builder actually. You hit your finger with a shovel? Good thing it was not the pickaxe, I'd say. So. I'm using the Firewolf texture pack. I think it's not a very... No, I'm still using the same resource pack. I'm too lazy to check out new texture packs. I might do that if someone links me in Discord a nice texture pack. I might actually look into it, but in general I'm too lazy to search for a new pack. Just needs too long. Yeah, let me steal some more. Hi Gwen, I'm going to get some potatoes if that's... or fish. It's just as good. Oh, that fish is better than cod. I'm going to get some salmon then. And yes, there's also the Minecolonies immersive resource pack, which adds a bunch of new sounds to Minecolonies. Like we are having a team of sound effect people right now, voiceover people taking care of voicing over all our citizens, and those are going to be added to the immersive pack. And the reason we're adding this to a separate pack instead of adding it into Minecolonies is just to avoid you guys having to download a huge char of 80 megabytes or something like that. Going to be better if it's in a resource pack and only has to be updated when the actual resource pack updates and not every time Minecolonies updates. It's down here now. Yes. What am I doing here? Reynold. Wow, Reynold, you didn't go a long time to school. Level 3 intelligence. That's a bit disappointing. Didn't even check out our new one here. Was Gwen as well, wasn't it? So, Gwen, 10 7, so that's more like it already. Oops. The next Minecolonies mod pack we're going to include the Terraforged world generator, and that already creates a flatter area. So that's going to be basically what we need. So we don't have to look into world generation. There are a lot of... Yay, library is finished. So there are a bunch of world generation mods already out there that we can leverage for exactly that. It's much better than us having to fiddle around with world generation. That's literally the least thing I want to look into in Minecraft. So remove this here to even it out a little bit. So southwest. Oh, nice. Did you guys hear that? I think it was a bit difficult to hear. But now we're going to have the raider sound. Southwest, right? Southwest, yes. Need to sleep quickly. Going to tune this up a little bit. We got a desert raid with the desert raid working music. I'm going to definitely send this to the author of the desert raid music. I'm really afraid of the desert raiders with this music. No, those are not pillagers, those are the pharaohs and mummies attacking our colony. Oh, I see them coming there. Ouch. So, ouch. So, this is getting intense. Ouch. He lit me on fire. Wow. Ouch. So, are they still trying to scale our walls here? Check this. I think they're trying to break through here. Yes, they are. Okay. Killed one. Two. Nice. We're getting through it. We're getting through it.
Don't do that. Stop it.
And we need some special sounds for the mummies as well. So, so 3 raiders left. We're getting there. We're getting there. So nice. So they did not make it to scale our walls because of our nice moat here. Without this moat, our wall would be completely gone already. You can see the special arrow effect here of the pharaohs. And you just heard the successfully defended against the raid sound too. Did we get any special drops from the pharaohs? They dropped some pretty nice bow. I definitely want to get this pharaoh bow. Let me search around if I can find it. No. Not a ladder. Yes, we are using biomes plenty here, and they are attacking us in a desert biome. So that's, we did it like a lazy check that any biome that has the word desert in it can get a desert raid as well. And similarly for the Vikings, it's going to be any biome that has the word taiga in it is going to be able to get a Norseman attack, and any biome that has the word jungle in it can get a Amazon raid. So that's basically the rules for our special raids. So I did notice that the music end and start of a new music were a bit delayed, so I can decrease the counter a little bit to make the new music start quicker. And hi Strohthaler, nice to have you here today again. Let me dump the stuff in the warehouse. No, that is here. Okay. Speaking about carrots, I'm going to remove one of the carrot fields and make it another seed field, because I have the feeling we got enough carrots already. That's the potato field and that's the carrot field. Here we go. Do you have
It's
seeds
about
on you?
harvest time.
You got it. So another wheat field then in
What can I do
future.
for you?
Here you go. Yeah, we're still in experiment, but since we're getting a fair amount of engagement on Twitch, we are probably going to continue uploading here on Twitch, streaming here on Twitch, and uploading the streams on YouTube regularly. Though we did talk today quickly about maybe finding a solution of streaming to 2 services at the same time, for example. That would also be a solution. Of course, it's always better to have it in one place only, the live stream, so then people can engage via the chat with each other, and I think that's more interesting. Yeah, I have the feeling that it offers a few more interesting features for streams. But the main reason we decided to go to Twitch is because on YouTube most people search more for let's play videos, like 20-minute videos that are well cut together, and on Twitch you're more likely to find people that are actually searching for a stream. Oh nice, our guards are leveling up 12, 15, 16, so they're going to be in the future hopefully able to defend against the next pirate raids then. What are they leveled? 8, 6, 5. They're here in a dark cave fighting against mobs to level up. Yeah, exactly. Just gotta get used to it. I'm not completely used to it either. And if someone can educate me, I can't find a place where I can see how long I've been live on Twitch. I have to switch to OBS quickly to always check how long I've been streaming. Got the delivery man up here hanging out a little bit. Seems a little bit like he's stuck for me. Let me check that out. Here.
Men gotta do what men gotta do.
What are you up to? Yeah. No? He seems to like it up there. Oh, that was not my idea. That was some Eden's idea. And it's 11 spawners on the big ship, by the way.
I didn't make 11 spawners. Those were existing already.
Also, it was me. So it was me. I'm sorry.
Did you make the pirate ship?
No, but I added the code for the spawners. I just remembered.
Ah, yeah, then it was you.
Yeah, that was me then. However, to anyone wondering or worrying, we just reduced the difficulty level of
How's
the
work going?
pirates in the last update. So those should be much more handleable now.
Should be a lot more similar to barbarians.
Yeah, they should be much more similar to barbarians. Like, I'm getting to the level again where I say I think we have to increase the raid difficulty in the config level. Not yet. I just want to test out how tough barbarian pirates are going to be. But when I noticed that pirates are going to be much easier to handle as well, I think we can maybe increase the difficulty a bit in the config level to check out how that plays out. Is that already? Yeah. I completely forgot I have to get some boots to make another delivery man, since they are... I almost fell in the ravine. Let me get some leather. We need 5 of it. I need to request it here, and then when I got the leather, I can just build the next deliveryman hut. That is going to be much easier to handle. Yeah, you can just light it on fire too, but sometimes it doesn't make it much easier to access the spawners, I have a feeling. So that one has everything it needs for the composter. I'm going to check out the other one, how he's doing. Those were some dark sounds as well. And deliveryman had 4 he's working on. Okay. So that's another citizen hut here. I have a feeling... we had up there another citizen hut, didn't we? Was it there? There in the middle? I'm a bit confused. No, it was around there. It was around there. Was it here? Yeah, here. There's the level 1 citizen hut we want to upgrade. So we want to upgrade all the citizen huts to finally get enough citizens for all the open jobs we're having in a colony. We're kinda missing a lot of jobs and workers at the moment. Oh wow. That one seemed a bit aggressive, if you ask me. So... I gotta get to... there's a bed in the town hall. No need to go into the base. So... there we go. If you guys want to see us doing anything specific on these streams, also feel free to tell us about it. And we're always open to suggestions. We are probably going to, after this town here is finished, going to start a new streaming series on the new upcoming other Patreon server besides the Tech Colony server. So, and probably going to use the Star Wars style. I always wanted to use the Star Wars style, so that's what we're going to do then. That one is working. Level 6. I'm hearing... Here. Trying to kill my researchers. Don't you think you killed enough of them already? They killed our best researcher last episode, which was a major disappointment. Let me see what's running. So we got that one still. We got the archery unlocked. Okay. 1 running. How many? 2 researchers only. Yeah, we gotta hire a 3rd one. We could need some more railways. Maybe to the Dressmarine, yeah, as well. So, for the florist, we will need the composter. Okay, we got here the Citizen Cup upgrading still. And definitely that increasing the teaching for kids is definitely a good idea. Okay. Okay, let me reduce the music by a little bit. Done. So. But this colony is working out very nicely. We're really slowly getting there. Okay, that one has already an upgrader assigned to it. So I'm going to check how Chenny is doing. The research tree, remember the zoom level? That is a bit more difficult, since it's mostly client side, and multiplayer could cause some issues there. We could try to store it in the view, since we do not throw them away, so at least within one online session we could do that. However, if people have like a suggestion for the base zoom level, how it should be on default, we are also always open for suggestions, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Okay, waiting for a delivery. Let's check if we got our letter finally from the delivery man. Yes, we do. Like some... Ouch! Hi there. Wasn't it? Boots with recipe. I thought it was 5. That was a bit of a derp.
I think there is the version changed. So have you somewhere on the server pinged it?
Oh yeah, some add-ons can probably send you the
I've got a link in the server channel.
a Google
But
Drive
I
link.
think it's the same, which is uploaded to CurseForge as well.
So the other
I'm
demon hut. Where am I going to place that? This here is a relatively big area. Maybe I can fit the Acacia delivery man here. Okay, definitely not this way. That takes up all our walking space. Maybe the other rotation. Definitely not either. That's a relatively big hut. Where am I going to play? Yes! And this is Raycam's streaming here. Water. Can I place it here maybe without it overlapping with the river? Nope. Nope. This is difficult. And in this area here? Although there's the river here, right? Yeah? But maybe in this area here it would fit. The deliveryman hut is enormous. Okay. I do. Nope, other place. Where can I place this deliveryman hut? Yeah, here's the ravine. So I can't place it here either. If I remove the wall, I'm going to lose the protection it provides. We got too many decorational pawns here. Kinda makes it more difficult. So, I'm going to upgrade the... Nice that you made it, Cap Salt. So, I think I can upgrade this here now.
What can I do for you?
You're requesting more books now, okay. You've used up all the books I gave you.
What
You're
can I do
really
you for?
serious? Wow, that went fast. Might have to debug the enchanter a little bit. The newest version doesn't have the fix for you yet. The version that has the fix is going to be the next version that we're going to bring out relatively soon. Where can I place the delivery man? There's no place for this. Maybe here. I think this is a place where it would fit. But not the acacia style. That would be the sandstone style as well. Here. Yeah, that would fit. Here. So that would fit pretty exactly. We don't. Yes. That would be basically the wall. Yeah, no, I'm not going to place it on the bottom of the ravine. Level 5. Of course, unless I do it like this. But no, then it fits inside here. Still, no. I'm going to go up here. So
I'm just looking 2 or 3 days not into the system, and we are about a lot further with the numbers.
So
9.
yeah, the newest version already has the new building system and a bunch of request system fixes too. Yes.
954. I mean 949. You know.
Yeah, without this build, with the build system, we would be much faster. That would be already at 970 or 1000 probably. So
When
I
is
think
the plan for going to 1.11?
when all the 2 more workers are missing for that, for 1.11, that would be the first release then of Minecolonies, we would call it. Am I going to have it face? Yeah, I think that's the perfect place for it. Yeah, that's going to work out fine. I'm going to build it as well. So, and that's going to be perfect. So I have kind of like a little path between those two as well. It's going to be nice. So
The dwarven style inside a mountain works quite well. Yeah.
So let us see what our builder is currently working. We got Barnaby here. Everyone will always remember Barnaby. And everyone will always remember our past builders that left us. We still got the memorial plate for that day the pirates took half of our city and population from us. Until today, I remember. It was a tragic night, a truly tragic night. Our colony is barely recovering from this up to this date. Where's our memorial plate? Yes, we got Alexandra, Alice, and Felix, and Isaiah. We lost that day. And we are currently adjusting a little bit that system to improve the request pickup stuff, yes. We're still in the system of adjusting this a little bit. Since there's a lot of dumping going on in the colony, and that is overriding too quickly the priorities. So we will have to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, you could definitely send the latest log with the delivery man AI issue on GitHub. Oh wow. Those sounds are just terrifying. Ah, he increased the path here. Nice. So I got the path going here.
Building some more weight.
Continuing a bit.
Ray, are you still searching for your for your shulker box?
Yes.
Does it contain redstone?
I'm not sure why.
Because here in the storage, I just see between the racks there is a shulker box.
Ah, yes, that one there is, I think, either placed on purpose, but that one is not the one I lost, yes. That one in there I found these days as well. Oh, that one, that sound? Yes, it was horrifying. That one was an Enderman. It was absolutely horrifying. Enderman dying. That's a horrifying sound. Or a builder. Barnaby. Don't you dare do something stupid, Barnaby. I'm going to recall you. Okay, he just did it himself. Barnaby, what were you doing up there? Are you so unsatisfied about your job? Poor guy.
Hit my finger.
What is he currently upgrading? G hospital? Unsure. We do have an hospital upgrade to do at the moment. Still, right? Yeah, that's only level 2. So, hi Visionary. Nice to have you here on Twitch as well. If you enjoy our stream, do not forget to follow us on Twitch. We usually stream around 8:40 UTC. Around 5-6 times a week. This week we're probably going to stream around 7 times to meet the affiliate requirements of Twitch. And I'm glad that you're enjoying our city. We've been working a few weeks on it already. However, since we're only playing around the stream, like 1 hour a day, I think for that time the progress has been fairly nice. Especially considering that we were thrown back like 2-3 times, losing basically our entire population. This one opened up again. Not sure if it's on purpose or not. I'm going to help the builder clear that water. And then I'm going to debug the builder clearing water as well. I think the current clear step of the builder might have problems with water. I definitely have to debug that.
One thing what I experienced when when he is upgrading, he is not clearing out the space above the building.
Oh, that depends on the building style. Yes, if the if it wasn't scanned correctly, then that can happen. Yes.
I mean, the dwarven has a 1 level, then a 2nd level, and a 3rd level. That's okay, but he just places the blocks, replaces, and not counter checks if there is something existing. He just replaces them in the 2nd and 3rd level then.
Oh, that sounds around correctly. You should just only replace them, but you should also remove things that should be gone in the future. So, let's check how is our smeltery. Oh, our smeltery has no worker. What happened here? I have to hire.
I'll take care of it.
I have
Yes.
some iron ore to smelt.
There should be no schematics missing in the latest alpha. We did fix a bunch of them though. But we did not remove anyone. So... what is this? CCMC, talk, Patreon. So... Let us check on the builder too. Barnaby, what are you up to?
Patron server is going insane.
Our patron server has been fairly active,
Yeah.
I have to say. It's very nice. We check again how the builder is doing now.
Some add-ins, do you have some rails somewhere?
No, I placed some more.
Okay.
You probably have to go into some fortress or so and loot some of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a
Okay, now you
very,
continued
very
working.
big one.
It could be that maybe some fortress is missing, but then you should probably report that to Luna or Erevan. Okay, but I think the biggest task of getting now the blocks gun is done. Does he need another shovel? So if you need another shovel, I'm going to give you a stone one the next time. You're burning way too quickly through the shovels. Nope. So, and yeah, those two chats are both connected through our chat chain mod. With the citizen ID. So, let's check how Chenny is doing. I'm hoping she doesn't need anything major. And what is she working on, by the way? Ah, the delivery. Oh, she's almost ready with the delivery man. Level 4. South. 48 west. Where is that? Southwest? On this direction, right? Ah, that new delivery man. I said already on level 4. Let's see if I can do the jump. Yes, today I made it. Didn't jump in the middle of the ravine. 48. It should be that one here. Yes. That was most likely the upgrade of this hut here. Or I did guess so. I need to replace my ladder now. All of them are having fun, yeah. Okay. I need some cobblestone. I'm going to fix that for you guys. Cobblestone. And it's because charged rails, if they are turned off, block our citizens from pathing and cause a bunch of little issues. Stone, cobblestone, here we go. So I'm going to just make a lever and turn it on instantly so that it will stop causing issues. And nice, we finished the delivery man at level 4. It should give them a bit of walking speed. I did some
I have found a spider spawner. Again.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, glad that you're enjoying our little raid. So, And now they're going to jump on and jump on back, most likely. Yes.
Oh,
Okay, great.
dum.
Yes. And now they're not going to get stuck on top of it anymore. Only the fisherman is missing. Okay. I think I'm going to remove that rail. That's okay, you're placing more of them now. So why are they jumping off and going over here? That's a bit of weird behavior, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And the builder is kind of stuck in an infinite
Loop. Yeah.
loop. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering as well about that. But it shouldn't be, since I can walk here. That should also work. Unless this small moment here is actually causing the many issues. But since they path the other way, it should be working fine, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to find a bed quickly. Bed, dum-de-dum. Here. So, working on the barracks tower 5. The other, I lost. Here. Didn't lose my axe. I know, I just switched it with F by accident. A Minecraft function I never use. So. Our kids taking the rails. Everyone is happy on the rails on their way to their job. I even see here a guard
My
happy
arrow.
sleeping on the job.
It never misses.
So. I think now is a pretty nice moment to wrap up the stream. Just finished a bunch more buildings. We can just discover quickly our level 1 library up here, which looks quite neatly. There's some nice outdoor structures too here outside. Got a nice table. Is that like a parkour area? A bit. Looks neat either way. And the nice library here with a small kids park. Yes, so our colony just progressed quite neatly. There's a little wrap up. We set up the recipes here. We employed a bunch more people. Our composter is fairly on the way to get built. We finished a few citizen and delivery men hut and defended a nice desert raid, so our colony is on the perfect way to prosperity, unless another Fire Nation attack of the pirate ships happens. I'm going to leave it for today. If you want to see another stream, don't forget to follow and tune in tomorrow around 8:40 UTC again. And I'd say until then, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.